Hello everybody and welcome to the second map between Gaming and Triumph. But before we go ahead, let's talk about how we got here to begin with. Let's bring the bracket up. Let's see what the journey's been looking like so far as these teams have made their or attempted their way. Some teams have succeeded, other teams have not, Keith. Well, bring up the bracket. Let's see this. So as you can tell, Triumph and they first initially played Thunder Logic for Triumph and of course Levitate for Gaming. And now they have bested each of the respective teams, and we're now into these semis. And of course, Chaos, on the other hand, have gone through both RBG and New England Whalers, who were both pretty prominent teams within Winners League Season 4. Now, Triumph is one map away, potentially, from playing against Chaos in the grand finals. But we are on Gaming's territory, Keith. This is Train. A map that has been historically extremely relevant for the Brazilian scene, but Triumph are getting the CT side on this map. And if it's a sweeping CT side, I'm not sure how it's going to unfold. But if the Brazilians can make their stand early, Keith, I think we might see a third map, and it'll be Dust 2.
A part of me really wants to get to that Dust 2. Another part of me is very worried for Gaming. Grim on Train along with Junior, they shine. And you never know when Curry's going to pop out. He's very sly towards his outer yard. You never know where he's going to be able to get. But I am looking very strongly towards RCF and see what he can do here, Roy, and if he can deliver.
All right, so a lot of control starting here for Triumph. Grim, Shake, both in here, hanging out. Two players towards the Ivy side. So it seems like they're really favoring the outside control right now, holding two of the entry points completely with two players. Bungie keeps eyes on B very loosely, so he can fall off or decide to fight if he wants to. Dumao spotting Fee inside ladder. Shakespeare gets spotted. They know that there's some ladder control here for Triumph. But the bomb appears to be regrouping back towards box halls. Triumph might be aware of this. They're sending their own numbers to the side right now. Shake has fallen off. So is Grim. Everyone's rolling back. It's about to be a 4 versus 5 here on this B site. They've made it just in time as well. They're positioned. They're waiting for this from and hoping it comes.
Oh, they've read this beautifully, haven't they? And they're playing so passive on A. Shake, mid-bomb getting baited for. Faxon's the first. There's Shake mid-sight, gets a 2. And he's going to be going for 3, but no, there's IDK with that sneaky P250 at range. And he's going to get 2 right back. Quick answers as Tadazin long range Glock, and there's Duma who stayed on ramp, Roy. They handle the stack with ease. That P250, it is very sneaky, and it's so strong in IDK's hands.
I love when there's like a player on a team that can just take the P250 and just swing a whole round around. Like those long range engagements, man, with the P250 really change the dynamic of these pistols, especially for the T side. Gaming. They're gone on the buy. Same thing with Triumph. They've picked up triple scouts. I love this buy. Scope for the tags. The Deagles can close off the targets later in the round. There's a lot of early kill and pick potential here for Triumph. And Gaming are by no means in a comfortable spot, as they themselves have 2 AKs, a Galil, a MAC-10 for Dumao, and of course the Scout for RCF here. But a lot of utility work. And here comes the first kill. That's an AK-47 in Grim Hansky. This is the last player you want the weapon in their hands.
Yeah, and he has head armor on top of it all. This is going to get a little nasty. With another scout tag and kill follow-up, things are getting a little rocky for Gaming. Dumao is a necessary kill here on Grim. He'll just take the nade damage and he'll just back on up. Triumph now can play passive with these scouts on B. You can see that's exactly what Spongie's up to on the minimap. All the while, Triumph can rotate at ease with relative ease, not feeling too pressured, Roy. I do like this setup from I think they're going to try to wrap to B. They have a free open road. Certainly going to have a couple fights coming their way before they're able to do this. The first is Curry. RCF is posted with a scout, and Tanazin's about to peek. Right when Curry gets off the angle, Shake is close, and he's dealt with. And Tanazin's next up. A tag in from Curry, and he'll re-peek for the kill. RCF is at least able to trade it back. So grab the AK and smoke on his sight. but Junior can just buy time, get this kill, and stop the plant. That's the goal. RCF will try, but Junior will shut it down. 3 for him. They can recover 1 AK, and that is a big force buy from Triumph, Roy.
Yeah, so well played from start to finish. I love the fact that those scouts were just going for the aggro piece, right? Just playing the jiggle, playing their movement to their best potential. And yeah, gaming, they're going to take their losses and the bomb plan. They're going to go for their own force buy here with Deagle, Sec 9s, a Mac 10 for Dumao, a little bit of utility in terms of smokes that had just been used up. And now they're out of flashes and looking to convert quickly on Ivy. And it's going to be Curry to hold it back. Grim and Junior on the rotate. Got overwhelmed, kid. He didn't know this was coming.
Yeah, Grim at least is still towards mid-sight, and he's only able to get the 1, Roy. Good kill from him. Yeah, and IDK is going to find a second. The head of Junior easily removed. Now, Shake, with his NP9, is still looking to be a burden, still looking to be a trouble that needs a solution. And that was an easy thing from RCF. Now they know where Spongy is, and he is just out of ladder, uncontested. Long-range MP9 against the FAMAS, and it'll win it. Can he get RCF crossing? He's tapping away. 4 bullets. We'll take a breather as he reloads, but then he'll swing. Spongy with a clutch that his team desperately needed, and he'll pull it out, Roy.
Two to 1. No more money. No money. They got nothing here, Keith. Locks. Locks! No utility. No smokes. Not even a single flashbang. This is a prayer round if that even is a thing. And they're going to try their luck. Going down ladder first. No one's home this time. Oh, wait. They did invest something. A Zeus. I like that.
They didn't buy... Okay, actually, they did. Who's it on? It's on...
Yeah, not the most ideal thing to buy when map on the T side, but it gets mopped. 3 kills for Grim. Nice SMG kill for Curry. 1 kill for the op, so not bad. At least they didn't all get farmed by the SMGs, but 3 to 1. Now we're on to the first official, which we're on the 5th round for the first official gun round. And even then, I can't even call it an official gun round, right? With Curry on the MP9, Spongy on the FAMAS. These are still downgraded weapons, and even limited utility here for the Yeah Gaming side. So, scuffed, but it'll have to do as they look to bait early utility here on this A side from the Triumph players. Now, I want to know what...
Oh, Fatson's burning? Okay.
Oh, wait, where was this? Ivy?
That was in T-Con.
Oh, wow. That's totally unnecessary damage.
Yeah. Yeah. It may have spread him in that corner. I'm not entirely sure. Also, that was the last time I'm going to say the yeah word outside of yeah gaming, Roy. I'm going to put 5 subs to it because I have a problem saying that word. It's my transition word. It used to be like, and now it's yeah. That's just not good. Execute all the while, or so it seems to Triumph. Look and execute on this B site from yeah gaming. The deep smoke, the flash is over. It has pulled 1 rotate, but it's better than nothing. It's opened up a bit of room towards this A site. Triumph are no longer aggressive. What a great flash in towards Ivy to allow Curry to peek. But he only spots 1. This round, I can feel the tension, Roy.
Time is starting to run low. Every piece of information, every noise you make now is a huge signal, right, into what you're doing exactly. Curry gets 1. He's starting to realize he's looking like an ace play. Fasten's position confirms it, but he does manage to eliminate Curry as the Brazilians are looking for grips on sight. But Triumph, they're holding their stand right here. Grim falls, so does Shake. That's the bomb control. The bomb can transition now. It's getting planted, cannot be contested, and it's on for the 3 versus 2 here in favor of the Brazilians, Keith.
How does Spongy or Junior get back into this? I don't even think Junior's going to attempt to move. Now, keep in mind, they save. Spongy can drop 1, 2 guns, essentially, right? With the, 1400, he could probably drop 2 and still get utility behind this FAMAS. Junior, he'll be able to drop. It'll be a strong buyback from Triumph. Maybe lacking a little bit, but it should be pretty good. It should be able to stand the test. Yeah, gaming, a much-needed second round. And you know what? It kind of came at a prime time, all things considered. Triumph's economy's low. Yeah, gaming be able to keep these rounds close and expensive. By the way, Spongy grabbed an AK. That's huge.
That is actually massive. You can actually drop an op and a rifle over if you really wanted to. And it'd have the double op setup. Not sure if they'll go for it, though. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're
they
gonna
are.
go for it. He's gonna
Good
drop
call.
over a rifle. He's gonna go for the op. That's a huge buy coming out from Triumph now to contest what is still a pretty weak economy for both of these teams, Keith. Neither of these teams is in a pretty comfortable spot in terms of their money and what they have for purchasing power in the next round if they're unsuccessful here. So lots rests on this round here. Early utility being dumped for control towards Ivy from Triumph. But they're beginning to move up. And so there's a snake here. It's fastened.
He has just snuck out into the grass, as you said, like a snake, but only able to find the one. Curry is ready at back red with that off. And now a lot of pressure on Spongy. He drops his molly, and kind of just runs through it, Roy. He's not too worried, not too bothered. All the while, the bomb's gonna try to make this wrap. I was waiting to see when Yeah Gaming would break this out, and it's now. On top of crossing with bomb, RCF finds a pick towards A. Junior's getting pinched and he knows it. So he'll go back towards chair room and try to lock down CT. But Yeah Gaming, finding that peck on A, allows them to just go back to Ivy and come out towards A. They seem a little confused and torn between doing so, but it is their best option right now. And they stick around a bit too long. And Junior comes back for his second. This is an Oppers round, as IDK will get flanked by Spongy. It's Tanazin alone, 16 HP. And a big dream. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just went for the bomb plan. He's out. I don't think he's looking to contest this. He can't even contest. He saves. He holds on. 3 players alive here for Triumph. I respect the decision for Tatazin, though. Obviously, the odds are nowhere near his favor. The op is picked up. Some economic damage to Triumph here. And with that saved AK, might actually be a buy. Fasten can buy. So can RCF. RCF could go op light armor as well. No problems there. One gun gets dropped over to either Duma or IDK. The other player can go Galil or Mac 10 and armor. Or if he wants even more utility, could go down to the pistols. Yeah, this is gonna be a buy here for
Worth it too, 100%. Just look at the money from Triumph. Spongy is still the only one with cash, and keep in mind he has to still buy for himself
and utility as well.
Yeah, honestly, this is the time for Yeah Gaming to go for this. Duma, we've seen him be great with back 10, so that's not even necessarily a downgrade for him, although obviously he'd rather have an AK, but he's the spaceman. He has no problem creating that space for his team. And here we go. Up early smokes. I think this may be a bit of a ladder pop or straight to B on the back of those smokes. They are going to try to take up the B control. Junior drops a molly on a missed shot, has to duck and run back sight with that op in hand. And Spongy with the cover. Yeah Gaming. No control towards T-Con. The smokes have been figured out as a bit of a bluff early now from Triumph. And look for Triumph to take some counter control. As Yeah Gaming group up towards ramp, Roy. Is this going to be an execute?
It's looking like it. I don't even think they have enough utility for this to be a fake. Like, they have to commit off this. Here it comes. Smokes with flashbang. Leg shot for Junior. Spongy goes for the wild spray. Unfortunately, could not convert more than a kill. So 1-for-1 trade is pretty favorable here for the Brazilians as they have gained sight control as a result. Now they're looking for extra space here. Unfortunately, the player moving forward is pretty wounded. Grim gets one decked. A solid trade once again for the Brazilians.
Curry. Of course he's posted in towards the close red train. It's RCF to keep finding answers. 2 for him as Curry is posted once more. Shake will push. He has to find a 1v1. But they both went up to the heavens. They've both went up to B main. And now they're both going to press down ramp. Shake gets the first. RCF cannot pull the trigger in time. There's a kit on Curry, and I think he's got there in the nick of time. Yes. 5 for Triumph. The retake is on. And RCF, man, you got to say, he's giving it his all. He is making a show out of it. Just barely missing that shot on Shake.
It's always a little awkward, I feel like, in those scenarios where you're going for the 2v2, right? And you're going for, like, the one person spotting, the other person kind of trading, baiting behind them. I almost always feel like it should just let the op go first. Like, it's such an unreliable trading weapon in these close quarters, right? Just let him go first. If he lands the first shot, good. If he doesn't, well, you have a rifle to trade 1-for-1, and then you have a reset with a rifle. versus like the relying on the op, right? It's so risky. I would have loved to see RCF lead the way there in that 2v2, but small details with large results, I guess. There it goes, though. Players have been spotted by Spongy. He spotted at least 2 or 3 players in the box halls, which can't prompt all the moving pieces yet. Duma, though, nice shot. That's a weapon that can be recovered as well as a smoke. A solid kill here for the young gun.
I mean, literally, how old did you say he was, Roy? 16?
16, I think.
17? Yeah. Unreal. He's playing at this level at that age. Putting on a show here. The lead up to the grand final. And yeah, Gaming able to get out on site, pushing more forward than I guess Curry was really expecting or ready for. And yeah, Gaming, they turned that kill into a site take, into another kill, and Dumas pressured the Cloud player. Curry is gone.
Oh,
what a
my
shot from
God.
Dumas to find Junior. This is just his round. He's having one of those rounds where he is just in the zone, and he is hitting every shot. Shake is not even going to consider it. I don't even think it's crossed his mind. And yeah, Gaming not only get out with a plant, get out with a round, they get out with guns, everything. And I mean, everything is going their way. Keep in mind, though, the plant obviously only helps the player planted, but, you know, hey.
Okay. That's a huge round for the Brazilians. Oh, this is such a weird territory for Triumph, too. Curry has to decide if he wants to drop an M4 or buy himself an op or buy someone an op. Spongy can't quite buy. Shakezilla can drop one over here as well. Wow. Look at that. The power of coach. We almost never talk about Triumph's coach, right? Tacticus, I think his name is.
Tacitus?
Tacitus.
Maybe?
I don't know how to say it, but I've known him for a while. He's actually Brazilian, I'm pretty sure. So oddly enough. But yeah, he's incredibly, he's a kind of a tacticianer, no pun intended to his name. But he's a really smart dude. So I think he's helping out a lot here. So you love to see this tactical timeout come out, right? Curry goes for the op buy. I think Shake might have dropped that. This is such a weird buy. MP9 for Spongy, couple M4s, a scout for Curry, and op for Junior. Not terrible, but look at Gaming. They also have double op. This is gonna be such a slow round for both of these teams.
There's the true double op, where Triumph's is the fake one. And an early 1-for-1, Spongy got a little wild with it, a little out there. Dumas, of course, close proximity with that trade. And now Triumph, a man down early, it kind of prompts Junior to be a bit more moving. He's gonna be moving and grooving. He's currently out in towards the B site, but look for him to quickly rotate into B the moment anything is really shown towards A. He's got to be very versatile now into this round. Grim mollied out a ladder, but somehow that was such a quick reaction to get a kill before you burned to death. In a moment, that all happened. That's the best outcome for Grim as Gaming. Very spread still. One player ID, one ladder, one T-Con. A very trustworthy round in the fact that they're trusting each other to be able to converge on this A site in tandem. And so far, so good, Roy, it looks like.
Nice shot from Junior. RCF gets eliminated in the process. Curry's hearing players close to site. Junior still has the cross from back lanes right here. Unfortunately, Junior does get eliminated, but Shake's on a very well-timed flank. But it seems like Dumas is wise to it. Oh, he looks away. I think Shake spotted him. There it is. There falls Dumas. It's all down to Tatazin now. The 1 versus 2.
What does he do? He's stuck back green. The molly from Shake is nowhere near. But the smoke on the bomb, keep in mind, no hits. They have to get on this now. Either Junior or Shake. Someone has to just bite the bullet. It's going to be Shake. Junior has to cover with the op to push forward, and Tannison punishes first. Spraying the smoke off the mark, has to reload. Shake is still on it, and he's got it. The full 10-second defuse. Junior willing to lose his life for the round, and Shake gets the op barely.
Jeez, what a round. The 10-second sake. I think he expected, like, okay, after 5 seconds, it's not defused. Certainly can't be on it. But Shake, not only a big brain, Keith, but also a big... Yeah.
yes. But the buyback from Yaz is better. They have cash, Roy. Although they're down in rounds, the loss bonus, how close these have been, they've lost 3 out of the last 4, but have planted on all of those 3. They are just rolling in buys. Triumph have to almost, quote-unquote, stop the bleeding now. Because, yeah, Gaming, they win 1 round, and that's going to spiral into more, isn't it?
Yeah, this is kind of like the turning point, right? And another turning point of many probably in this half, where yeah, Gaming still have a real chance to fight back. This could still be a very competitive half. And realistically speaking, let's be honest, you only need like what 5-6 rounds on this T side, and it's considered a pretty decent half. Anything over 6, like, is a golden half, you know, for the T side. So they're still not too far away. Grim peeks off the flash. That's going to be an opening pick. That certainly balances out this round a little bit. He can go for a second one if he really wants to, but he's going to wait. Shake is still holding down ladder, so the fallback isn't even an option. They drop. He gets 1. Oh, no. He gets 2 on the rotate. Now the offense here is crumbling for Yag Gaming. Shake gets a free weapon upgrade, and he'll hold down the ladder. And now there's only 30 seconds left, Keith.
30 seconds and a 1v5 from IDK. Has to grab this bomb. Is he looking towards the ladder? Nope, because he's mollying it. Curry caught on his heels. AK upgrade. They go from all SMGs, nearly. Couple monsters, couple SMGs, and an op, to double op and AKs. That is like reminiscent to Yeah Gaming, pushing into B with barely anything and turning that round into their gold mine. Triumph's just reverse card that one. That's an Uno reverse right there.
Oof. I'm not sure Yeah Gaming will find themselves in a similar position in this half, Keith. That was their ticket. That round was their ticket to a very comfortable finish. Now they really have to work for it. Double AKs, double ops here, full utility for Triumph. From what was 2 rounds of broken purchases for Triumph. Yeah, Gaming, they don't really have much here, Keith. They have Doom out 4,500 with armor already. He probably will go for either... I mean, I guess you could go Hero Galil. Probably better than a Deagle. Unless he's saving his money for op, but... we'll see. He's going to go for the Hero AK. Okay, I like this. I like this. He's overspending a little bit, but if he can get a bomb plant, it's not a big deal. Here we go. 7-3. Triumph looking to shut it down once again to a potential official lead here into this first half.
Oh boy. Whenever Dumont gets out an AK, someone's gonna die. He's gonna get a kill. It seems inevitable. And will this execute, or lack of there, have enough punch to allow him to find the space to get the kill? RCF just dinks and runs over Grim. AK picked up. Curry doesn't want to let this snowball, but it's starting to. He's exposed, and he'll fall. But look at Shake. That's the bomb. Top blue spraying wildly, and it's only the one. I'm not feeling the best about it, and I bet he's not either. Man advantage for Yeah Gaming, plus sight control. There is a saving grace, though. It's Junior. All the way in back near Old Bomb, up in hand, Roy. Maybe he can reel in this round, because it's starting to pull away from the boat a little bit.
I feel like we've had these same thoughts so many times. Fasten might be called fast, but his patience is of an old man, Keith. He's just sitting, waiting, holding. Now it's down to Spongy. 1v3, 1v2. There's a player to his right who's extremely wounded. He finds the headshot. It's down to the 1v1 now. No armor for Tatas in here, Keith.
Aim punch is prevalent. Open the board! Oh, Tatazin will miss. Spongy does not. What a headshot right to the dome. And Triumph will get 8. Of course, he'll grab the op. He has a kit, and that is Spongy to a T. He has been absolutely pivotal for Triumph in so many rounds, Roy. Like, it might not seem like it, but he's had a couple clutches already, and he's only has 8 kills. I swear, all his kills are in clutch situations.
Hey, I'd rather have a player with low stats and high impact than any other way, any time of the day. What a massive clutch. That just stopped the derail completely for Triumph Key. That was such a huge clutch. He picks up the off on top of that as well, so he keeps some of their economy up. Now, yeah, Gaming, they're on the full buy right here. Limited on money, but look at IDK's positioning. He's already ahead here. Curry holding for feet, but unfortunately, he gets immediately destroyed. Thoughts is now advancing as well. Grim finds one from the heaven, drops to the ground, but unfortunately, he falls straight to hell. And it's a 4 versus 2. Triumph already abandoning. And yeah, Gaming, they do strike back after what was a pretty harsh loss in the last round. And so their mental, their psyche is still here, Keith.
These guys are determined. And that's one thing we've seen from them all season long, Roy, is their determination, their grit, and their non-stop, right? Like, even if they're down, they're going to keep running the strats they know they need to. They're going to keep taking those fights because they know it's what they have to do. They don't really necessarily get down on themselves. I've never seen them, like, ease out of a fight because they're down in rounds. So that's what you love to see from Yeah Gaming. It's what I've come to expect almost to a certain degree from them. And they do it in fashion of keeping 4 alive. Triumph's money is not good. They are going to force because you have Shake on a double eco. Same with Grim. Curry's almost there. I'm pretty sure this is just a buyback from Triumph. No questions asked. That had been wrong before, Roy.
What a scuff buy. They're going to go all in. Couple on forwards. Then opt for Junior. Spongy goes for the aggro play towards the B site. Unfortunately, not having much impact in this round, but Junior does find the return, at least. The downside is Spongy's weapon is not recoverable where it's down right now. There's no way they can pick up a gun. And neither is Batson's weapon. Actually, I guess that can be recovered. It's kind of... It already has. Okay, not bad. But now the B hit's coming in. Grim has to hold back. Can't. Do Mao. A little too fast on the trigger. 4 versus 3 now. I think Triumph's already... Yeah, they're already calling the save here. And they're out. Yeah, Gaming, Keith. They're still holding on. They're still fighting for this solid, close half. 8-5 now. Guaranteed here for the Brazilians. And not a lot of money to work with in the round after for Triumph either.
Oh. And I guess it begs the question, Roy, with Shake falling, you try to get a little cheeky and get a gun. I don't think they buy around these 2 guns. I think they play for 15. They're going to play for last round. Junior and Curry are going to be setting themselves up. And if you're Yeah Gaming, you have to be thinking to yourself, okay, we know Junior has the op. He got a pick. He is going to be going aggressive somewhere. He's either going to be going top train to look into T-Con. He's going to push Ivy. He's going to go aggressive B. What's it going to be? And as long as Yeah Gaming are all on the same page and don't give a chance for Junior to cut them down, and they can trade him out after 1, that is like pure basics that have to come into play here. No room for error because they give Junior a chance, Roy. This round can turn. We've seen him try to do it before. And I guarantee you, Yeah Gaming don't want to make the same mistake.
You're right on the call, by the way. They're not going for it. They're just going to play around the op in the AK. Probably trying to look to keep them safe. Junior finds a pixel angle. Curry has the AK. That actually could have been the chance here to fight back, but he falls without a single kill. Shake is in a tough spot. He gets eliminated as well. Spongy attempts what he can. It's... Oh, Grim? Grim!
What? How does this CZ do it, Roy? He is so consistent with it. It came down to the 1v1 that Dumas wins. I am so caught off guard by how close that was. I did not expect that at all.
Dude.
What?
Wow. What a round. Okay, now we're into the final round of the half. A potential comfortable lead here for Triumph. The 9-6. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Yeah, Gaming. I feel like they've already done their job. This round is kind of a icing on top of the beautiful cake they've laid out for this half. They're going to go for the slow default. They're going to get RCF here. Looking for picks towards Ivy, of course. We know no one's home. In the meanwhile, Yeah Gaming have established box halls. On G. Nice. Gets one. Shake gets the other. This round is crumbling, Keith.
the 1-2 punch. We've seen it time and time again from Triumph in their setups they're able to pull off on a majority of maps. And that's a prime example of it. Spongy contact, Shake holds ramp in the attempt for them to trade out Spongy. And now it's Yeah Gaming. They've been in this position before. And it always requires, as normal, a kill without a trade, right? Some way to get into a site. Triumph are okay with them having B. They have a player in ladder, a player in E-box. I think Junior's back red holding Ivy alongside Shake. Yeah Gaming are basically funneled and forced to B. And I think they understand this. But they're going to be playing for that push forward position, right? They're going to drop this smoke. They're going to get the bomb down. And they're going to push forward. Triumph have already pulled Junior back over. Will he have immediate effect in these back lanes and back trains? Shake will. The bomb side player and Spongy won't. But now, Yeah Gaming are in trouble. 10 seconds, bombs dropped, and just like that, it's RCF alone, and Triumph will get the 9-6 half. But Yeah Gaming are fighters, Roy. Just when you think they're out of it, just when you think perhaps they're not going to get too many rounds, the bomb plants, the close rounds, keeping Triumph's monies low for pretty much majority of the half, they close it out with a pretty respectable, decent T-side score.
I mean, strip away the context. We're still in what is a pretty normal half. 9-6, 10-5. Those are still pretty common finishes for Train. You know, sometimes it's even like 11-4 in the CT direction. But all things considered, 9-6, this is just a pistol round away from a tie. Pistol round, gun round away from a pretty big lead here for Yeah Gaming. But of course, it goes without saying, economy starting early for the CT side is definitely the place to be. Otherwise, Triumph will get closer and closer to that potential finish. But here we go. They're out on the A site. A 5v5 retake to start it off, Keith.
You love to see it. Hurry. It's just on a mission. A trade out from Grim. And this is going to still continue to get a little bloody. IDK gets caught throwing a nade, and the double nades find the Ivy player. It's Junior with a Glock at long range. He's playing the E-box. A kid on IDK. I could see him just getting on it, but he spots Junior on the top of the smoke, and Yeah Gaming pick up a CT-sided pistol. I'm getting my nuke vibes, and I have a feeling Yeah Gaming are going to be able to string a bit more earlier than they did on nuke.
Wait, Keith, they're not out of this one yet. I think the force bike could still come out here for Triumph. Do they go for it? The Galil's potential AK drop here. Oh, they're discussing it, Keith. Do they take it out? Oh. Oh.
I hope this time, though, they do it in the sense that they drop an AK maybe, right? And just like confirm the 2 AKs.
Yeah, you need at least like one strong long-range weapon. Nah, they're playing it safe, I think.
Ah, they are, yeah. I imagine they're gonna do like a nade stack mid bomb. That's something I've seen a lot of T-sides do on rounds like this. It's obviously hit or miss, but you're kind of playing that someone's gonna be peeking mid bomb early. It looks like they're not going to do it. I'm sad, but that's okay. They are going to get a couple pistols, some flashes. And I think, obviously, goal here, Roy, is obviously attempt to win the round. But I feel like a bomb plan is really what they want.
Yeah, for sure. Just to bolster the economy, weaken his economy at the same time. Kind of like a money gap closer in some weird way. But, Yeah Gaming, I think they're anticipating the potential Galils and AKs here. Because they have no counter utility heat. They went out for the raw gunfight buy, right? The full M4s, the scout for RCF. Will they stop Triumph's last second execute or sight hit? They don't have the util. If they don't find the kills, that's a problem. And there's 2 flashes here for Spongy. And they're ready to go. I think it's about to be an ace split through the ladder, through T-Con, off Spongy's double flashbang here. IDK has spotted Junior. That pretty much confirms their suspicions that this is likely ending on the ace site here. You can see that RCF's already making his way back to support the back hauls. And 45 seconds left, Keith. It's only a matter of time now before these flashes come in.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely on the clock. How effective can Spongy's flashes be? There's the first. Second, while they're fighting. And they don't even connect on Fatison. They're actually blocked out by the box, the sky box over there. in top left. So Fatsin's angle typically is blinded, but his flashes went too deep, Roy. I think they popped above ladder, which is great for everyone, but that old bomb and sight player. So not blind, easy kills for them. No chance for Triumph to close the gap. But this is where it happens. This is where Triumph stop the fun, and they get serious. When Junior breaks out the op, Curry, full AK, they didn't even want to think about downgrading. They're going to try to, it looks like a default into some sort of set piece, and it's quick into B hall. Madison maybe cut off, 5 HP. If he lives, that is a travesty for Triumph.
One for one, though. Not bad. The weird thing here for Yaz, I'm not sure if they know how to manage their numbers at the moment. Right? They have the only thing that's saving them in this round is IDK's position towards ladder. As long as they have that, they don't have as much pressure on the outside courtyard. They're going to go for the 2-2. Now they're going for the 1-3, leaving a single player in ladder. This is a huge gamble here for Gaming, but it might pay off, Keith. This is where Triumph are headed. This is about to be a clash, a potential 4v3 here on this bomb site. They're not going to expect this triple stack, though. They might not clear for it if they get a quick opener. Now 2 players have been spotted. 45 seconds left. Oh, IDK. No, if he falls here. Oh, they know they have passage back to A now. That's such an error from IDK. He went a little too soon, Keith. He's shown his hand. And now Triumph are on their way back.
That's that.
Dumau falls. The young gun is gone. RCF and Tatazin are saving. And Triumph have now officially secured double digits.
Wow. I thought ADK had it right. It looked so good. It seemed like he had the timing, he had the pacing, everything was going for him. And he walks into a posted Junior. Heartbreaking for Gaming, who now have to save these 2 M4s. There is a little bit of light into this round, though. It's the fact that they save 2 guns, and they'll buy next, right, Roy? I imagine so. Yes, you're getting $1,400. With RCF and Tatazin can drop, I think they may just do it.
Yeah. And it's justified, right? IDK can buy his own weapon. So can Fatsin. They wanted extra utility, just have RCF drop. But he might just go for... Oh, they're discussing it.
Want to know what's crazy?
Hit me.
This is a terrorist side timeout. So it's not even Gaming wanted to talk about it.
Oh, it's Triumph.
It's Triumph.
Interesting, yeah. Interesting.
Which, I mean, you know, it came at a perfect time, though. Gaming get to talk about it. They get a, like, okay, who's buying the kit? Who's buying this? I would have liked a pause there from but I wonder what Triumph are discussing. Maybe they're discussing the possibility of they save 2, what's their buy going to be looking like, and discussing what set piece they want to do perhaps out of spawn. I'm unsure.
I can see why this was a Triumph timeout, though, right? Like they also want to discuss their options because they're not really in a comfortable spot either. The cross attempt here for Fasting a little bit risky. He gets shredded down to 41 HP, and Curry maintains the pressure on the outside courtyard, which what is looking like an explode here on the A site from both ladder and T-Con.
Oh, RCF dodging flashes like it's his job. Able to deal with Curry, but Grim is still alive, and this AK in his hands is just nasty. 3 for him, and he'll find the 4th. 3 of those are headshots. Wrap it up, put a bow on it. This is Grim's round that he has just unpacked for us to witness. That is unreal how Grim's able to do that. And just like that, I guarantee you that pause from Triumph, it wasn't discussing how Grim's going to kill everyone, but that's how it worked out.
That's kind of the Grim factor, right? It's like, you can have the sickest setups and sickest strats, but Grim can either blow the lid off the strat. Oh. Or it goes according to plan, I guess. He makes it look so easy. Like, there are so many players who are extremely flashy, right? There's a lot of players who are, like, super fun to watch. Junior is actually one of them. Junior is really fun to watch, too. He's such a mobile opper. But Grim just makes the game look like a kindergarten game. Like, it's just so easy for him. But now the economy here for is unfortunately in shambles. Tatazin has the only rifle, the only real weapon or answer in this round. He's gonna have to put it to work. And Triumph are on their way to fixing their economy moving forward, Keith. A good place to be here late into the game.
Fatson. Backside did give it a fair go. M4, of course, in Tanazin's hands. Maybe just wants to consider going for some exits, post up kills. RCF gets found out. Grim is checking every corner, every angle. Nothing is safe when Grim is looking for all these angles. And that's going to be 12 for Triumph on the T side. 3 in a row for them, Roy. While Spongy will be shooting a smiley face on the wall. That's adorable. That's pretty cute.
I know what he's spelling.
What's he doing?
Grim.
You got to support your boys.
Yeah, that's their favorite. He's actually trying to write his favorite strategy, which is Grim, go kill.
They take a pause, and just, the coach goes, "All right, Grim, just go kill." Okay, yeah, we got.
All right, guys.
Everyone ready?
All right,
all right,
boys. Woo, let's go, boy.
All right, let's go. Yeah, good work out there.
Yeah, I honestly, I imagine their tactical timeouts consist of them just hyping up Grim. Like, come on, Grim, you're born for this moment. This is your moment, Grim.
You're the
Here
best.
we go, though. Fast late. Shakes leading the charge. He gets 1. He gets 2. So does Grim. And it's down to the 3 versus 2. Minute 35 on the clock. And the full A site belongs to Triumph. Zoom out in Z. RCF and Ivy pushed up. Are they aware of his position, though? That's the big question. Spongy slow peeks into it. I guess not, but now they are a 2v2.
2v2, I believe. Yeah, Shake is tucked into heaven, so keep an eye on him to be a pain in Gaming's side. It's hard to clear him. Tumao will try, and he gets spotted. Your elbow does peek out, and now it's Junior. Up and Rifler. Smoke on the bomb, but it's shallow. Full 10-second defuse, and RCF will cover beautifully. Triumph overstep a little bit, Roy, into RCF, and that essentially turns the round, and that defuse barely came through, by the way.
Barely.
My thought process was already slipping off of the round, and that defuse just comes in. But a big point I want to make, this is pretty much almost a must-win round for Gaming.
What is even their loss bonus at this point? Is it only 1900?
It's only 1900. Yeah, they've gone back.
Yeah, see, this is where Triumph's efforts have put them in a pretty good spot, right? They have so much money. Look at Junior, though. He's leading the way outside. Are they even aware he's out here? They get 1. Junior with a nice flick. That's the second. The 1-2 punch for the opener. Now the hits coming in from Ivy as well. Yeah, Gaming, they have nowhere to stand, Keith. They're getting suffocated from all directions. There's Spongy. There's Grim. There's RCF now all by himself as he's wondering, how has this happened? Where is my team? And Triumph, they saved the pocket strat, Keith. They saved that split. That came so fast. And yeah, Gaming got blindsided by it. A flawless gun running here for Triumph as they move forward and forward to that finish. And yeah, Gaming, they have to save here. There is no option, Keith.
Those hits from Triumph are so hard to hold against. They have amazing pop flashes that pop while you're fighting. Their smokes are in prime positions. They have players like Shake Zula and Grim who are just going to be coming through smokes and looking for these fights. And they have mollies that displace you while you're blind and people are shooting at you. That is the just perfect execute that is so difficult to deal with if you're Gaming. But this is a reset round. Can Fatson find another 1D? I bet he can. IDK is trying to get sneaky with it, but of course Grim will make his appearance. He's going to jump off of blue.
Oh, you overlooked somebody.
Oh, yeah, he didn't turn around. Good thing Spongy's there for the trade. And honestly, expensive. And Tanazen alone with the D, Roy. Definitely doable. And just to make things even more funny, guess what Grim's picture is?
What?
It's the Ice King. I think that's his name, right? From
Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Like, So he literally has created like a storyline around himself.
I mean, hey, where can I sign up for that cult? I'm down. Yeah, it's his name is the Night King, by the way. Close enough.
Night
though.
King.
You're close enough.
I was close. He's made of ice, kind of. He throws ice spears. Like, come on. He's basically an ice princess.
Honestly, if they had wrote that in for the last season, I probably would have been less surprised in how it ended. But a 2v1, Tatizin, he's picked up an op. The bomb is being planted on the B site, Keith. There really is no hope, and I feel like he needs this op more than they need this round, because otherwise they may not have one, at least with armor and utility. And yeah, he's going away. I'm surprised you routed this way though for it, but that's besides the point. 14-9 now officially, and yeah, Gaming are at their final straw, Keith. This next gun round will seal the deal, or at least put Triumph potentially in an extremely favorable winning condition for the grand finals points.
Terrorists win.
14-9 still though. I think what terrifies me the most for is just how much economic pressure there is now for Triumph, right? Bungie at 13,000, 12,000 now after the buy. Jake is 11,000, Grim's at 7.2. We're talking 3 gun rounds minimum here, back to back for Triumph.
That's quite a few. And Triumph are gonna respect him this round, Roy. No quick pocket strats, no quick explodes, no spawn-based pathing. They are, however, gonna allow for Junior to work a pick, all at the same time of getting ladder control. They have forced out IDK for the time being, and Dumas is lucky to be alive. Just off the mark is Junior's shot, and Triumph take upper B control, Roy.
Oh, he
There's
shot
an
between his
execute
legs.
to be had. Oh, but RCF lucky to be alive. He'll re-smoke ramp, and this execute, you know it's coming. They have no choice. Curry and Grim waiting to lead the way. There's no flash. There's nothing. They're not feeling it. I think they're going to maybe wait a little bit longer and try to get good timing.
Yeah, they're going for it. The creep out. No utility, no smokes, nothing. Dumas spots him. He gets spotted in return. RCF now from the high ground looking at support him somehow. Grim wins the fight. The Molotov for RCF is coming out. That might push the Molly off. The bomb gets forced by Shake, but he falls in the process. Spongey's beginning to press forward for some control so it doesn't feel as claustrophobic. IDK, not like this. That's no time to whip IDK. And Spongy swings, and Spongy knocks out 3. 15-9. Match and series point here for Triumph. There is no room for these kind of errors, Keith. Whiffing is not an option right now.
I can't believe IDK doesn't get the kill. A spin around, what should have been a freebie, now puts Triumph on 15. And Junior, who else will get the opening pick? Curry is going to keep pushing forward as the T's look to swarm these TTs on this site, and that is the case. Dumas and Tatizin is all that remain, and I think Tatizin is in old hell, wanting some help, needing some help, but now he has to frag out.
Wait.
Dumas comes down ladder, hang on a minute, he gets 2 with a UMP. It's Grim, of course it is. Stuck at ladder and spotted and dealt with. Yeah,
what?
Gaming are not done yet, Roy.
Dude, they were coming out of everywhere. They caught timing in 2 positions at the same time. That is an alignment of the stars here to save. Yeah, they've broken double digits. They've extended their lifeline. They have an op now. They have an AK to work with. This buy is about to be stronger than some of the buys they've had previous, Keith. But let's not forget, there is a ton of money still yet for Triumph. They have this buy. They have a next one guaranteed. And yeah, Gaming, they're holding on for their dear lives, Keith. This is realistically speaking 3 gun rounds left here for to bring this into OT. Let's go. Fast-paced play here. Double kills. The 1-2 punch for this time as they put themselves in a pretty favorable spot. Spongey's good for one. Spongy somehow turns on the second as well. Evens it up. But damage has been sustained by Spongy and Curry Keith. 1 HP, 14 HP.
Oh, and Dumal's creeping through a smoke. He's going to get to ladder. And you're right. The HP does not bode well. But they have so much time. They are sitting and essentially holding for these flanks. Now, they're right. There is one coming from RCS, but not from ladder. Spongy gets absolutely removed. A bit of overkill even. But RCF is not taking any chances. Maybe a little bit with the jumps. But he's doing it for information. He's putting Curry in an awkward spot. And Dumas will strike. Gaming get up to 11. It's a buy from Triumph. And in fact, they're almost set for like another buy after this.
No, I don't think so.
Actually, I'm overstepping. Sorry. With 2,400. Yeah, never mind. Yo, delete the VOD, Mel.
Early on. We're actually on a 60-second delay, so we'll just cancel the VOD right now
and
restart
perfect.
it. Right, chat? Right. Anyways.
Right.
Gaming. Another attempt here. They have a good set of weapons. It's shrinking, though, it feels like, at least every round. Tatas is going aggressive. He's going aggro, and what is an... Woo!
He's crazy. He's really crazy. I'm for it, though. He gets some damage. He gets a kill. I mean, maybe he could have gotten more, but... Oh, no. Look where RCF was trying to push. He did that last round, and Triumph are not going to let it happen twice. He gets punished, and aggression from Gaming is being halted. Look at Fatson. Yeah, it's gone. He's done. It leaves IDK alone towards site. He's gonna need to have the round of the entire league so far for He's able to get the first. 2 more to come. No flash, and he gets shot in the back from Grim. And it's Dumas, the young gun, to keep in it, but it's not to be. There is Grim. What did he end the game with? 29-20.
Oddly enough, IDK is also at the top of the scoreboard. Although we kind of caught his worst moments, but I feel like IDK played well, but his worst moments came at the worst times, which made it look really bad, right? Like that last round where he whiffed, that's such a bad round to lose for put him in such a tough spot. But it happens to the best, right? Sometimes it comes at the worst times. Doesn't mean he's a bad player, right? Just unfortunate off day or off round for him. But congratulations to Triumph in what was an extremely dominant performance, closing off their map, closing off Gaming's map, and now have put themselves in the grand finals that our WWE writer has scripted, Keith. Chaos versus Triumph. Wow. I am
almost
so
meant
excited
to be,
for that.
isn't it, though? I feel like all the stars have aligned. We get Chaos, who have made a couple recent roster changes, who have some unreal talent, and it's all being held together by Steel, who clearly has the wherewithal to keep rocking with it and keeping this team together as they lost Leaf plus Leaf, and they've been looking great,
classic.
right? Yeah. And Triumph, a team that's been on the rise, a team that some would say equal, maybe better than Chaos in certain situations. It's going to be a grand final that you don't want to miss. That is just a fact.
But before we go to that, commiserations to Gaming. You guys have been amazing to watch. Thank you guys for participating in Season 4 of Winners League. Your presence has been extremely appreciated. You have brought entertainment to thousands of fans and thousands of people, and us here as well, and the talent through tough times right now in 2020. So thank you guys for your participation. I'm extremely excited for your future. It is very bright, and we hope to see you again for next season. But welcome to Grand Finals, Triumph. That is scheduled to happen tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. It can always change. Don't take my word for it. Don't take out the pitchforks if it doesn't happen tomorrow. But the best way to keep track of that is to always check HLTV and our socials. Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We'll update you on all our socials, let you know when the match is happening, to give you a bit of a heads up so you guys can be here and you guys can appreciate the grand finals for Season 4 of Winners League. The last remaining match as the EU has already concluded. And we'll see you then for tomorrow. Until then, Keith, we are out of here. Thank you all for tuning in, and enjoy your nights and evenings, everybody.